Yes, here we are, the people. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the Shore Hunter YouTube channel. Bing! I'm obviously Wayne, and I am out fishing for you today, or I will be. I'm not fishing yet, mate, because I've got no reels on. You get me? Anyway, as you can see, I'm fishing. Where am I fishing? You should know. I'm fishing at Watchet on the mighty Bristol channel. I've got the end. So I fished here before quite a few times. I filmed here a couple of times. The end, to be honest, isn't actually the best area to fish. As humans and fisher people, we like to get on the end. The reason I am on the end is because I haven't got my drop net, because I was going to go somewhere else, but the wind's got up. So I popped in to see Steve Liddle in Watchet here, picked up some fresh bait and thought, the end's free, I'll come out fishing. So how are you, everyone? I hope you're doing all right. As you know, if you watch my previous videos, I've been in Poland. It's my first time in Poland, and it's probably, well, we actually stayed in Krakow, not Krakow. Yes, I know. And it quite possibly is the best, or the most beautifulest, is that a word? The most beautiful city I've ever been to. And I'm quite well travelled. Being forces, it's just a beautiful place. We took in all the sights. We actually went to Auschwitz. Obviously, what can I say on that? It is truly, well, there's no words. It's just, you can't actually take it all in. And the maddest thing is that it was only 80 years ago. But yeah, so if you are Polish, or if you've been to Poland or Krakow, then you will know it's absolutely beautiful. The food's good, the people were super friendly, had a few drinks, chilled out, took the missus, not the witch, the printer, and Finley. So yeah, we had a great time. Then yesterday I watched England in football. You know what? It's just shocking. I did have some wine last night, so I'm a little bit woo today. It's lunchtime, so I didn't drive early this morning, just in case. But I am a Bristol City fan, and naturally I am an England fan. I am 42, and both my teams are shat, and I've never seen us win anything. So I might give up on watching football. Yeah, we got through, but it's pretty shit. But anyway, that's enough about me. I hope you're doing all right. We are 3 hours before high water, or 3.5 actually, so I'm here nice and early. Got some nice guys set up next to me. So yeah, it's lovely. If you come places like this, be prepared to talk to people. Be nice, don't leave shit everywhere. Don't put your rods in the middle. As you can see, when I'm fishing, I'll have these up here. And just be mindful of dogs and people. As we know, most people in life are really nice. Some people don't like people who fish. If you leave your rigs and shit all over the floor, and Karen walks along with a prize winning Shih Tzu or whatever, and it eats one of your rigs, guess what, son? You are going to be on the local Facebook, and we as a community will be affected. So when you come places like this, it can be busy. Get here nice and early, look after the area, watch out for people, watch out for people's pets. But look, my name's Wayne. This is the beautiful Watchet here in Somerset on the mighty Bristol channel. Let's do some fishing. When I bring you back, I'll talk about my kit, my reels, my box. I've got nothing new to show you today. I've got some lovely bait. I've got some Shore Hunter rigs, which you can buy, as you know, on the shorehunter.com. And thanks for the people who've been supporting me. It's been great. I'm getting loads of good feedback. You're catching lots of fish and you're helping me out. Get out today. You'll give me a bit of money to put in this fuel and buy some lovely bait. So thanks. Anyway, let's get on with the fishing. As you can probably tell, it's not sunny. It's just gone 11 o'clock and it's due to be sunny all afternoon. We've got a little bit of rain in the air and it's very windy, but where I am, the wind's coming across, so we're out of it. for now. Today I am using my competition blackout from Tronics Pro. Hello. My second rod is the Tournament Match Pro Mark II, Any Fish Anywhere. Hello. Lovely rods. Reel-wise, casting specials. Some new line out of Asso, which I can't really show you yet, but I can tell you it's fantastic. It's green, it glows in the dark. It's stunning. I love it. Last time I went out, I serviced my reels. Well, I actually serviced them at the Isle of Wight Festival, and they are now singing. All right, they're a lot better. I've not sped them up. They're fishing reels. I'm a fishing sort of guy, you know. So yeah, could be good. Bait wise, let's show you this. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty tired today. Yes, let me show you my bait. Right, bait wise, in my wonderful Cedra cool box, which are now out of stock, but they're getting some more in. Right, we've got some squid, right bait squid, right bait sandal, ragworm, and some Pier crab. Today, target species, smooth hound, anything that swims. Bites, not dogfish show, yeah? Not them sort of bites, but I don't really care. I'm gonna fish for probably 5 hours, maybe 6. So I'm gonna give it a good go. I've not got to be anywhere this afternoon, so I'm gonna fish probably low water, say again, high water is 3:30. I'll probably fish till, miss the traffic, maybe 6:30. Might get some chippies, although I am now back in training. I've lost sight of little Wayne again, so I can't see my knob anymore, so I've got to get back in the gym. Stop eating shit. I've been on holiday, I've been drinking, having fun, enjoying my life. Yeah, back to reality. So here we are. This is me in a few weeks' time. The full package. Oh. For some reason I've hurt my hip. I'm not sure how. Probably eating like this. I don't know. Casting specials. Green line. Lovely. Tapered shot leader. Let's go. So it's quite windy, so I've got to be a little bit careful. I don't want my rods going over, do I? As I mentioned earlier, you don't put your rod rest across the walkway because people like to walk out here. It's a human nature thing. Let's walk to the end, have a look, shall we? We've all done it. I should imagine quite a few more people will be out. I didn't really ask Steve how it's been fishing, but I can pretty much say there's going to be a few hounds if I'm lucky, maybe a fawny, strap eels, maybe a dogfish or 2. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get some bites though, yeah? That's what we'll go for. Bites, small hooks, loop rigs, fish baits, ragworm, Pier crab, mix it up, cast in every 20 minutes. Give myself a chance. Yeah, plenty of effort, yeah? That's what we're going for. Effort equals, you know, the famous saying. It doesn't always. But if I just come out fishing, the catching should take care of itself. Oh. Hopefully you don't blow over. It should be right. So this afternoon, my first rig is just a basic pulley pennel. A Shore Hunter pulley pennel. Available now at theshorehunter.com or my YouTube channel. Simple stuff. 6-ounce gripper to a splashdown, to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a swivel. My hook length to a 4/0 circle with my tubing. Actually it's a 5/0, it's a Bristol channel version. So I have a 5/0 on the Bristol channel and a 4.0 J hook at the bottom. On the Chesil Beach one, I got a 4.0 held with my magic tubing from Tronics Pro. Peeler crab. Have a little look down there. Bum ba da bum. Talk amongst yourselves. Nothing's happening here. Beep 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 dee 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 dee. Yes. Here we are. Just like that. Smooth hang sweets. Yeah. I hope you're doing all right. I know I've asked you already, but just checking in, you know. I'm all right. So I've been really busy lately. As in, I went to the Isle of Wight festival, then I went to Poland. Now I've had enough, you know. Not in general. I just mean I'm tired out now. Been overdoing it. Burning the candle, as they say. So I need to look after myself. So I've joined the gym again. You know, this revolving pattern to my life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually. For a couple of years I haven't really been bothered with the gym, but if I look after myself, it's simple. We know, don't we? Yeah. Eat healthy, move more, get more sleep, drink lots of water. That's not hard. But I'm good. Right. Yeah, it's nice to be out fishing. Sorry the videos are all up and down, it's just because I've been super busy. So this should have gone out today, which is Monday, but I'm going to put it out tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And then I'm going to get out filming probably Wednesday, so I'll probably put a video up Thursday. But as of this week now, moving forward, I'm off to Norway, but the videos will be back to Monday and Wednesday. Sometimes life gets in the way, but I'm still managing to get 2 a week out. Oh. I've been a bit naughty, I've not, sorry. I've not had any casts. But last time I used these reels, they're fantastic. And I don't need to bang it here. The good thing about this place is 30, 40 yards is ample. I'm just gonna plop it out there. And if I need to through the day, hit it a bit further, but you don't need to. Most of the locals just chuck it 20, 30 yards. If you're watching and I get into some fish. There you go. It's a terrible wind from left to right. It's a bloody nightmare, but it'll be all right. Little lob in the smooth hound hole. Or a bass. All right. Ratchets on 100% when you're fishing for smooth hounds, especially up high here. You don't want your rod ripped in, which has happened here because I've seen it. For my second rig, I'm going to be using a beefed up loop rig available, as you know, on my store. This one is size 1 hooks. As we've done lots of times before, small hooks can hook you any fish, big hooks can only hook you big fish if they're feeding. But look, it's lovely wild ragworm here, look at these. Woo, drop that one. There is an opportunity here for a sole. Flounder. I'm just going to scratch around. I hate ragworm, man. The juices make my hands sore. If I use ragworm for 2 or 3 days, my hands split. That's gross. It's very painful, you know. But Bass like them. Thornback rays like them. Smooth hangs like them. Sole. Oh. Let's clip this up a minute. That wind is such a pain in the ass. And it's getting up now as well. But it's fine. It's July after all. I should be grateful it's not pissing down. And there we go. My beefed up loop rig. Look at that. Let's go. Get a nice sole, yeah? £3. That's what you want. Smooth hangs like rag. Dogs like rag. Fawnies like rag. You don't really get many fawnies off here though, it's quite strange. Not loads anyway. There we are, simple stuff. 30, 40 yards. There will be times today where I hit it a little bit further, and there'll be times when I virtually drop it down the wall. Just got to scope out the whole area. Remember, don't just get there and belt it. What you stood on is obviously a massive feature. Ratchets on. As you can see, the first rod is a blackout. It's a lot softer tip than the Match Pro, the Tournament Match Pro. There we are. A little bit of line out to make sure the bait's hard on the floor. And we're fishing. Voila! Just like that. As you can see, it's proper gnarly. It's pretty rough. We're quite sheltered here. So I'm quite limited, but I like to come here because all of you can get out and fish this. You park your car at the bottom, or your van like me, pay for parking. I paid £6.10 for 24 hours. It just jumps up when you hit 6 hours. But yeah, there you go. There's the entrance. Don't ever fish across there. You get your pants pulled down. Not literally. You know what I'm saying. Even though it's windy, the sun's come out now. So yeah, I'm just going to change the bait. Oh. Wind's gnarly, man. As you can see, I've got my jacket on. It's cold. Just going to top up the rag baits. Keep it going in. Hopefully I've not been stripped, but it feels like I have. Feels pretty light. Stripped. Bloody crabs, mate. Right, I need to step it up every quarter of an hour now. And there we go. Rag on the top, squid on the bottom. Just pop it out there. It's nasty out there and definitely getting a little bit of protection from the wall. I wouldn't want to be fishing anywhere else with that wind straight in my face. A little bit further this time, nothing fancy. As I mentioned before, all the locals and people who fish it a lot normally fish pretty much at the bottom of the wall, I've seen. Well, as you can see, it's brightened up, but it's bloody windy, mate. It's well windy. It's a right pain in the ass to film. So I've been fishing for an hour. Bloke just up from me, he's just caught a bass, probably about £6, so there's a fish about. One fish. And I'm just, yeah, battling on. I'm a try hard. But yeah, my baits are getting stripped, so I'm changing them every quarter of an hour, and we're having a go. Hopefully, at any time the hounds could turn up, just rip off. Be nice to have a bass myself. It's quite lumpy, so it's perfect conditions for a bass. Anyway, I'll keep fishing, I'll keep trying. You know this by now. And if I get any action, yeah, you know, I'll bring you straight back. That could be a fish. Looks like a fish. I know I've got weed on there, on the first rod. Might just be weed going through the line. Yeah. Yeah, that's weed. It's too predictable. Anyway, I'll keep fishing. I've got a spare bait ready on the floor. I'm trying hard. I've got a dongle rig on the outside one and a loop rig on the other one. I'm using the beefed up one. This one's got 3/0 hooks, so I can put some big baits out there because I'm getting stripped within minutes. If I use big baits, I've got more of a chance. But yeah, that's it really. Not much to report other than I'm having a great time. It's windy, it's weedy, but we've got a chance. There's a lot of weed in the water, as you can see around me. But yeah, I'm just using single baits now. I've got a loop rig on one. It's just a pain in the ass putting bait on 2 hooks because it's just getting stripped. So what I'm doing is putting like a whole squid, half a crab on a dongle, putting plenty of elastic on and virtually casting every 10 minutes. If you look at this one was out for about 8 minutes. Look how clean that is. All the elastic's gone, everything. Cheers though, but it's all right, it's fishing. At any point, one of these rods can rip off. But it's nice here in the sunshine, but the fishing's really hard. I got a peeler crab going out on a dongle with a strip of squid to hide the dongle, and I don't know, I'm getting stripped about every 10 minutes. So it's hard fishing, I'm not gonna lie. It's not that enjoyable. Well, obviously it is, but better than work, but as fishing goes, just gonna pop it up there. See if I can get a bass. See if there's a bass in there, shall we? There's nothing further out. Well, not yet. 30 yards, let's go. We're now bass fishing here. Bass fishing here in Watchet. Yeah. Come on, you bastards. Anyway, I'll keep fishing, I'll keep trying, I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it. It's about putting the effort in. Any minute we can get a fish. It's not high water yet, so we've got a chance today. We've got a chance to catch a few fish. It's not happened yet, but it could do any minute now. Bass, smooth out, bang. Yeah, I'm blanking hard. Like a bitch, I am. Oh man, it's been quite hard lately. I've got good bait again. I'm fishing well. It's quite hard. I'm not moaning. I just feel sorry for you guys. But we've got a chance. It's gonna fish. Got a couple of hours left. The good time. I started my diet today, but I've just had a packet of crisps. So what I've decided to do, because I was hungover this morning, being honest, get a fat Chinese on the way home. My thing was, the whole of July, to not touch any alcohol, eat clean, start up in the gym. But I'll start tomorrow, you know, one of them. I spent the witchy poo, I mean Nadina, the witchy poo poo, I think she'd probably have a Chinese. She's pretty boring with Chinese though. She just has chicken fried rice in sweet and sour sauce. That's not Chinese, is it? I like a chicken and black bean, chicken curry. What do you like from the Chinese? I know it's a fishing programme. Well, it's not. Well, it kind of is. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll see what you eat. What I like about going fishing in Wales, they do like a mix box, like a share box. We don't do that here. Where you can have like 3 chicken balls, a little bit of noodles. Yes, good. There you can have like 3 or 4 dishes. Over here it's just straight. But that's even expensive now. Chinese is like 7 quid a dish, isn't it? It's just ridiculous. Well, anyway, that's my diet. It's not going well, is it? It'll be alright. Chinese, loads of water, early night. Come on, fishies. Well, as you can see, or as you can guess, if I put the rods away, the weed is atrocious. My baits are getting stripped in 2 minutes, so I've knocked it on the head. I fished for 5 hours, or 5.5 hours, and I've blanked hard. So as you know by now, it doesn't really matter. I feel sorry for you guys for watching a video again with no fish. That's 2 in a row I've blanked, which is not great. I don't really know what to say to you, so I'll just go home, get a Chinese, sit on the sofa, lick my wounds. But yeah, it's all right. Anyway, my name's Wayne, this is Watchet, this is the Bristol channel. I've just blanked, and I'll see you somewhere else very soon. Cheers everyone.